Hello everyone, welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be looking at a particular swing trading strategy, so which can help you in your trading journey. So whatever we are going to discuss in this video, please take it as an educational purpose, not an investment advice. Okay. So before that, if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please get subscribed to our channel. Let's begin now. Okay. So this particular strategy which I'm about to discuss today, so which is not a new strategy, but this strategy which is already there, but many people find it's very difficult to trade this particular type of setup or pattern, you can say. So which you're seeing on the screen today, so this is the actually the flag pattern in a technical analysis. This is called as flag pattern, right? So that is what I'm about to discuss, and let's see some real examples how it really works. And also which, like, you can tune this strategy in your the way you want. Okay, so the way you like it, you can tune it, you can back test it and see how it works, and you can utilize for your trading. So usually what happens in a flag setup, the flag pattern is nothing but it's a continuation pattern. That means whatever the trend we are in right now, the trend is gonna continue after this setup, right? In the particular resistance or breaks or something like that. For example, let's have a look at this. For example, this is a prior momentum in a stock, right? So there is a bullish momentum in a stock like this. Okay, then after that, for a period of time, like it can go for consolidation, right, or retracement, we can call it as. Okay, so then it forms a kind of a flag. This is a flag and this is the pole, we call it as, right, the pole and a flag, right? So usually we call it as a flag pattern only. See, often many people find it's very it's a textbook. Actually, if you look at this, this is what textbook says, but in a practicality how this actually works. Okay, so that is what I have come up with, tuning this particular thing so that it can help you in your trading. Okay, so first thing you have to note this here is that, see, when I am going to look for the stocks, listen to me carefully. When I am going to look for a stocks, you can find a stock which is already established in an uptrend or coming out of the consolidation zone. Let's say priorly there was a consolidation zone, it breaks out and started a momentum. Then after a while it started doing this zigzag pattern, like creating a flag pattern. Okay, what you need to find is that I don't want, like, for example, these are all the bottom channel, right? For example, look at this, this is the bottom, means this is a support, right? I don't want a stock to touch this channel, support channel, okay, more than three times. Rule number one, remember, is that I don't want this base, support to touch more than three times. Okay, and on the upper side, I don't want like many more than three on the upper side also. Resistance, upper channel I'm talking about. Okay, if it is a two, it is good. If it is bottom is three and upper side is two, means it is a fantastic setup in my opinion. So, but let's see in a real chart. Okay, so how this particular swing trading strategy works. For example, this is the latest case. This is, at the time of recording this video. So this is I already, given in my, social media platform about this, posted a chart regarding this. If you look at this particular, stock rallies India today, look at this. There is a prior, for example, this is a classic example I want to give. Still, this is not, moved yet after the breakout, but it is about to move. But I will tell you how it works. There is a particular, can you see the consolidation? This is where the lot of, accumulations going on. Can you see? This is where the place where institutional usually, in my, the way I look at it, this is where the lot of, accumulations happens. Okay, then after that there is a surge in a stock, right? There is a momentum in a stock. Okay, then after that what it does is that, okay, there is a retracement. Okay, then there is a momentum. Then after that, if you look at it, this is actually, if you look at it, it is a kind of a flag, if you ask me. Okay, because there is a momentum, like a 90-degree angle, there is a momentum in a one single candle. Then after that, if you look at it, it is created this particular, channel. Okay, for example, yesterday I given, like, look at this, this is how it was when I was given. Okay, if you look at it, when it is coming, first time it is touching this support channel, second time it is touching this support. Can you see that? S1, S2, we can mark it as. And upper side, if you look at this, this is the upper channel, this is the upper channel. If you look at it, how many times it has touched, I told you less than three. All I need is less than 3. Whether it is a support, whether it is a resistance, I want less than 3 times. Okay. And if you look at by when it not attempted third time, yes, 3, it's very good. It's not attempted. And it suddenly went and closed above that resistance. There are two resistance. Can you see that? Two times it has touched the same level, right? Then immediately it has broken out. And if you look at one more thing, I will tell you one more secret. Always remember inside the channel, how is the price action? That is the secret, my dear friend. Can you see that? There is no, for example, there is no such a selling pressure is there. Can you see that? Look at the direction how it is going when it is going down. Look at the direction how it is going. It's not like this. It's not like this. Can you see that? That is also really important. You can tune it in according to you in the future. But listen to me carefully. Once it breaks, okay, this is a clear breakout in my opinion. Let's see where it goes and touches in the coming days. And this is going to be your entry point today. At the time of recording, this is the entry point. This is the closing, right? This is the entry. And where is the stop loss? This is the low. This is where you can keep your stop loss. One candle risk is there, but how do I know? How do I project target for this particular kind of setups? Very simple. Multiple candles, like 1:3, three candles or two candles, continuous momentum, or you can use 10 EMA for exit. According to this past behavior of this stock, this is also you have to remember in your mind. The past behavior is really important for any stock, if you ask me. Okay, if you look at this, the past behavior is fantastic. Can you see in a straight 3 to 4 candle stock went up? That means there is a possibility it can perform in upcoming days very well like that similarly. Okay, hope everybody understood. This is very simple setup. So in order to see this, this is not going to come as like as I showed you right now. It is one stock, but it will appear in a very different forms. I'll show you today. Okay, for example, I will go for KKCL. Let me take a KKCL stock. That's what I told you. This is not a typical, swing trading strategy video you'll find on the internet, right? So this is a little bit, already which is there, but how to do that? That is really important. There is nothing like new in the market. Already it is, everything is there. So all the technical analysis, everything, we have to find our edge in this. Okay. So I given some secrets so that you can utilize it. Okay. For example, if you look at it, this is not actually the flag pattern, but you can trade this. But this is, if you look at it, there is a previous momentum in the stock. Can you see that? KKCL, right? So then after that, if you look at it, so like this, you can take it. Okay. That's why I told you there is a closing. If you look at it, why are you taking this is a flag? Because it's not going to come as a textbook based kind of a pattern. It's not going to come like that. How I took this support and resistance, because this is the place where it has touched, right? So this is the where place, this is the place where it's closed below, and this is the place where it has taken multiple support here. Can you see that? So that is why I taken this as a flag, if you ask me. Then once that, for example, one time it has touched it, okay, then after that, one time upper side, one time downside, it has touched and it's broken, it's going away. Let's go to the different, so that for example, if I'm able to find in a different place this particular setup, we'll see, for example, VDL. Let's go, so we'll have a clear understanding. So if I show you like this, you'll not understand, but over the period of time you'll develop. That's why I told you it's very tricky to trade the flag patterns. Many people go and trade, they want the exact like flag. No, you're not going to get exact like flag, but yeah, you may get, but very rare. If you do like that, you have to wait forever to get a trade. Look at this, for example. In this example, for a like this, there is a actually the momentum is there. Actually, if you look at it clearly, okay, there is a some prior uptrend is there. That is what I am looking for. And also at the same time, and when it is going in a channel, look at this. This is how many times it has touched. Let's see, for example, 1, 2, 3, and the upper side 1 and 2. Can you see that? Then next it came back and closed above this, right? Now look at the momentum in this stock. Why the stock is moved like that? Because there is a accumulation went on during this period. Okay, that is also one way of take understanding this. Okay, and like that, for example, if I go and take another stock, let's go and see the different stocks so that we will get some idea. So what I'm trying to tell you, that you will not get the typical book, textbook kind of flag patterns usually. Sometimes you may get, sometimes you may not, right? So Pilani, if you look at it, this is a classical, your flag pattern. For example, there is a momentum. There is a prior momentum is there in this. Actually there was some sort of, accumulation happened here, and after that classic flag pattern this is, if you look at it, and also look at the direction of the retracement, can you see there is no such much downside, like retracement it has came upper channel, right? Can you see that? And the lower channel, and if you look at it carefully, how many times it has touched the support, right? One and two. Upper side how many times? Only one time, right? Two times actually, if you look consider, because it's closed below this, right? That is also we consider that as a second one, okay? And the third time it has closed above that, and there is a momentum in this, right? So this is how you have to find it. And this is, I told you that in the beginning only, I clearly told you this is not a typical flag which you're looking for. That is not a kind of a pattern I'm showing, right? For example, look at it. This is, there is a prior momentum in a stock, okay? One, two, three, right? But on the upper side, how much? One, right? Only one. Then after that, it is closed above this. Then can you see the momentum in the stock? The momentum will come, okay? So, and one more thing you need to remember, secret to get success in this particular strategy is, look at here, when there is a momentum, right? When a stock comes, I don't want to fall further like this. I want the kind of momentum. I don't want this kind of a flag. I don't want so much down. The angle is really important, which that is gonna change the way. This is completely change the way you're looking at into the flag pattern. I'm telling you, if you look at this, particular Indoco, once it is the flag is developed, right? This is the flag, right? Did you observe how the price action is going, right? Very thin price action. Can you see that it's not like going volatile like this, right? So that is gonna determine how far stocks can move upper, right? So hope if you learn even one point with this strategy, so that is gonna change your trading, if you ask me, okay? Zindal steel, Zindal saw, sorry, Zindal saw, okay, I marked here so to show you the example, okay? And one more secret to for this. Are you ready for this? One more secret, I already told you that there should be some sort of prior consolidation should be there. Out of that consolidation, there should be a momentum is there. I already told you. Remember, this is a secret. If you want to catch the bigger momentum in a stock, in a swing trading in National Stock Exchange or BSE, whichever the exchange you're trading in, and look at this, man. Look at this. For example, for example, look at this. How many times it has touched the bottom channel? First time, second time, a third time. Agree? So then on the upper side, if you look at it, for example, one, two, can you see that? Bottom three times it has touched, on upper channel two times it has touched. It is closed above this, right? Once it closed above this, take a look at how well the momentum happened in this particular stock. Do you see that? And you can put the stop loss below this channel, right? Look at the narrowness in this particular stock. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay. This is, this you can tune it and, play according to the way the tune it, check, back test it and see how it is, working. So it may change your trading, who knows? Okay. So Orissa mine, Orissa mine. For example, Orissa mine, if you look at the stock, for example, take a look at this. Okay. For example, this is where, look at this. There is a flag. There was a consolidation, as I told you, right? There is a momentum, there is a retracement, and there is a flag. Okay, there is a kind of, pole should be there. Pole is there. I doesn't care one candle or two candle. But after that, look at the price action. One, two, three. But here we got four times. Do you see that? So I told you don't go for more than three. I know that why I told you, because many times if there is going like this, no, that's not going to be a good setup if you ask me. Less than 3, keep it. For this example, it's touched 4 times, that's fine. But once it breaks, look at this, how the stock moved upside. Do you see that? So that is almost, if you take a look at this, 37% in just 16 days or something like that, 40% nearly. Okay. And PFC, if you look at it carefully, pay attention to PFC. And PFC, for example, uh, first one, second one, right? For example, look at this, one, two, 3. You will not get exactly like this. Remember this, you may not get like this. That's why you have to adjust little bit. Okay. And can you see 2 times and 3 times on the top? Once it breaks, and you can see the momentum PFC, how it went upside. I like the price. It's all about the price action. Look at how good the price action is. It's all come down to the price action. Okay, let me go to polycap. Okay, I'm taking a polycap in this example. So you can get n number of examples. Okay, for example, look at here. This is also similarly like that only. Okay, so one time, okay, one time, 2 time, then breakout, right? So look at this, how good momentum it came, right? It's all depending upon the particular stock. See, one thing you have to understand is each and every stock have a different quality. Okay, how they move, their past characteristic is really important. Any stock, if you take, first you have to study the past characteristic, then you can trade like that. Okay, so don't select the stock randomly. Observe the behavior. Look at here. For example, in this example, if I take, look at how well the good setup this is. Do you see that? Okay, there is a flag, there is a consolidation. Did you like that? Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. If there is something like that, I know that really it is gonna trend is gonna start, right? So like this and like this, right? For example, one, two, one, two, breakout, take a momentum, right? So like this, this is a strategy. And if you like this, please give a thumbs up, and hope at least you learned at least some points in this particular flag strategy. Okay, so and please let me know your thoughts in the comment section, how you felt about this video and about the strategy. So I will come up with the further videos like this. So support this channel. And yeah, please take a look at this and back test, and give your feedback in a comment section. I welcome your feedback. Okay, I'll see you next time. Until then, please take care.